All right, Earth sign, it is your turn today. Let's see where we go. This is for Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo. This is a weekly reading for you. Let's see where we go. In the extended, I will pull cards individually for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo to give you a little more information, more personalized information, I guess. Let's see where we go. Some of you have been asking me about the tarot certification. If you want to jump on, we are talking about intuition and connecting to spirit guides. That is a very important part of doing this. If you're not connected, if you're not trusting your guidance, then you're shooting in the dark, okay? So jump on if you want to. There's a link in description box below. All right, let's see where we go. Whenever you jump onto the tarot certification, if you don't do it right now, you can do it whenever. You'll get everything we did previous, okay? All right, your greatest work is your legendary legacy. I love it. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Earth signs, my goodness. Your effortless effort is fully required. This is a manifesting card. And I do feel like some of you are stepping into what you're here to do, or some of you are wanting that. I am getting this feeling that there's a disconnect between the ways you're spending your days and manifesting fulfillment, meaning and fulfillment. I can't get this last card. Meaning and fulfillment. There's something about that. And I feel like some of you don't believe in manifesting, or you don't believe that in the quantum field of waves versus particles. I mean, I'm not going to talk about physics with you right now, but there is this awareness that when you finally understand what the quantum field is, that's why manifesting can happen instantaneously, because like attracts like. And so if you're in that space of like attracts like, and you're like attracts like, and you're not in the middle of this muddy kind of heavy experience that we live in every day as a 3D human, I just feel like you believe more in the 3D than you do in anything that is mystical or magical. And if you're on your way to learning more about the mystical and the magical, there can be a little bit of like, show me. Okay, show me. So let's see where we go, because there's Spirit, Judgment card coming through. Look at that. The Temperance card and the King of Pentacles. I'm also getting this energy of justice quite suddenly. I'm going to have to take this because I did see this. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is you can just as easily manifest King of Pentacles as you can Five of Pentacles. And that's kind of a mind-blowing thing. I think a lot of people think that this is more constant, or the Five of Pentacles is something that we're trying to get away from, or we try to leave behind. But you can manifest this King of Pentacles just as easily as the Five of Pentacles. Why wouldn't that be? Okay? I have a feeling it's because you don't believe it. You don't believe that it's true, that you can manifest wealth or money or anything like that just as quickly as you can the Five of Pentacles. You must be in alignment with the thing you're creating. And so I like this Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, the Judgment card, the Temperance card, and the Justice card here. It is about being balanced. There's so much here about being balanced and trusting in what's coming in for you in your intuition. Some of you are second guessing it, or some of you are thinking too much. You're think up in your head all the time. Very easy to do, especially for us air signs, and you guys are earth signs, so you might have an edge on us because you really are doing a good job of being grounded and everything like that. But I feel like this is about trying to get you more into the magical space that's in your heart. That's the manifesting generator, this heart chakra. So where are we now? The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Look at you. Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Death card. My. I feel like some of you are going to be offered very soon a new opportunity that's going to take you on adventures, right? The Sag energy here. It's going to take you on a new path. I feel like some of you are blocking your intuition about this because it scares you. It scares you to be on a new path. I also feel like some of you are blocking this new phase or this new belief system or something because you feel like other people are going to take advantage of you. Like if you stop doing what you're doing or you stop being who you're being, then people will take advantage of you. I also feel like some of you are not listening to your wisdom. Some of you are not listening to your spirit guides. And that can happen when you get out of your heart and into your head. If all of your energy is up here thinking, then you're really not paying attention to the quantum field. You're not paying attention to how people manifest, how you are in the flow of energy. You're trying to control things through thought. And I feel like this awareness is a big awakening here. The Judgment, the Tower, the Death card, big awakening. All right, so you've been doing it the same way for such a long time. This new offer comes in, Knight of Cups and Eight of Cups. Yes, I'm gonna go in that direction. I'm gonna clarify this Five of Swords, please. Empress, Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, a couple of aces right there. Out of four, 2 out of the 4 cards are aces. I see this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles here, and there's this chance to do something new or learn something new on this new path. But there's so much fear. There's so much fear here about that other people are lying or other people are not being on the up and up, or that you're vulnerable to other people's poor integrity, let's just call it. That even if you want to go towards love, there's some very, like, I don't believe that I can create good as easily as I can create negative. And the fact is, if you've been living in your negative mindset for a really long time, then you are creating the negative faster than you are creating something that's positive. So I also feel like this has to do with almost like I'm trying to control everything in my life by not having people in it, or by not giving people the opportunity to get to know me or be part of what I'm doing with my life, or be part of my life at all. To go on a new path means to open yourself up to the potential of something negative happened. Yep, that's true. And that is true. You can open yourself up to, but there's no such thing as learning. Of losing. There's only learning. No such thing as losing. There's only learning. And I feel like you got to reframe this for yourself. If we're staying on a road because we know it, okay, Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting the sense that there's no real room for growth in that. What has to happen is some new idea, Ace of Wands, some new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, has to come in. And does that mean that maybe something else goes away? Yeah, it may mean that something else might go away. So I feel like not wanting to be connected with my spirit guides, not wanting to get more information, even though you say you do, even though you're wanting to connect and all of that, it's like, okay, but only if it's good, only if it's the message I want to hear. And one of the things I do teach in that tarot certification, the first episode, the first session, we talked about the one thing that is going to disconnect you faster from your divine wisdom, from your spirit guides, the thing that will disconnect you so fast is that you are not really available for guidance. And what I mean by that is, okay, I'm here and I'm watching a reading about earth signs. I'm a Virgo, or I'm a Taurus, or I'm a Capricorn. And I'm like, okay, but I only want to hear what I want to hear, versus that that title really resonated with me, but it feels a little triggering. There might be something in there that I don't want to hear, and so I'm not going to watch it, or I'm not going to participate in it. And that will disconnect you from your own guidance very quickly, because you're basically saying, this is the only thing I want to hear. Now, when we're talking about manifesting and we're talking about staying in this vibration of positivity, you can really do yourself a disservice by having it be toxic positivity, where you're disconnected from the actual feelings of things, because it's like, oh no, that's a negative feeling. I can't be there. I can't go down that road of feeling the pain or suffering or feeling disappointment or feeling anything that's negative, because, or deemed negative, because that will come to pass. Well, it's already come to pass. You are in it, you are feeling it, and you are experiencing it at the same time. What true manifestation is feeling the feelings and recognizing that every feeling you have, whether you deem it positive or negative, can have a positive influence on you. It's called authenticity. It's called being real. And if you don't feel the feelings, and if you don't allow yourself to open up to new people and new experiences and new insights, for fear that they are going to knock you off some kind of toxic positivity track, then you are effectively inviting this Five of Pentacles. Because what you're doing is you're saying, I'm going to shove down all these feelings, these negative feelings. And what's happening is they're still manifesting. There's still the energy that attracts that experience. That still is happening. Whether you want to tell yourself about it or not, almost doesn't matter. That's why being in your true authentic self and feeling the feelings, feeling your connection, being grateful for having the range of feelings that you do. Who was I talking to that said one time they have a friend who has like 20 or 30 different words for anger. And I was like, well, that's something that they're cultivating. They're cultivating their anger. And if there was a sense of anger is helping me, anger is a teacher, because it's showing me where my boundaries are getting run over. It's showing me where I'm not I'm not managing my relationships in true authentic fashion, because then I'm percolating this anger and I'm not expressing it until I blow up. And then that's creating something totally different with the person than what I want to do. But I'm not being authentic with my anger. I'm not being authentic with that. And so it's creating something, a law of unintended consequences. This feels to me like you're willing to do something new. You're willing to learn something new. But there is some kind of energy of, I don't want to hear anything that's going to trigger me, or to hear anything that's going to be difficult for me to engage with, because I don't know how to work with my feelings. That's a thing. It's a real thing, how to engage with my feelings. So I feel like what's happening here is you are coming to the place where you're directed by guidance to go down some new roads, to really learn how to manifest, okay? To really learn how to be, to fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. And this is your legacy. You're really being guided toward your legacy. But there are some blocks here because of fear. Fear of being hurt or disappointed or manipulated. And so it's like, okay, I'm just not going to deal with it at all. Here's the thing. It's still in you. Okay? That fear of losing your business. It's still in there. Only when you can look at it and make friends with it and say, okay, why am I afraid of losing my business? Do I trust myself that I can make some decisions and no matter what the fallout is, I can keep going, or I can build back, or I can learn from that situation? When you are afraid of, basically you're saying you don't trust yourself, even though you've done it before, even though you've had experiences in love and in your money and in your work where, hey, I went down this road and it didn't work out. Well, what did I learn from that? Okay, well, that actually, it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out, but I met a new person and I ended up marrying that person. It was kind of a silly, stupid thing that I chose to go down this road. And yeah, this person kind of took advantage of me. It really broke my heart and everything. But what I learned was how to tell a liar, how to smoke them out. What is the skill that you're learning from these things? So don't block them. I feel like now you're being given a new opportunity to go down a new road. And if there's any fear and trepidation in that, we're going to explore it. Okay? So I'm going to continue on with this reading. Let's see where we go. This is a big change that's happening for you. And I don't want you to miss it because of fear of other people or fear of repeating old patterns or something like that. All right, let's continue on. I will look at Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn individually in the extended as well. If you like this and want to continue on, there's a link below. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.